Hey guys, let's look at a kadoban game I played today with Sprang. Um, this is the best he's done so far at 6. It was his game, pretty solid all the way. Uh, he made a mistake, then another, and then the final one, and I ended up winning. But it really was his game. I mean, solid, everything was fine. So let's see how it went. 6 stones, I'm white. I always spend some time on the first move, just what sort of game I want to play. Each one has such a different feel. So I spend time on that. That's probably not interesting, but there you go. I spend time on that. Well, uh, in one of our earlier games, we played this opening and we reviewed it to the point where he felt pretty good about how to handle it. So I didn't want to play this again because it's kind of fresh in his mind. So I went this way. Now I knew he didn't know what to do, and let me show you the idea here. Let's say he comes out and I live. We'll just look at it kind of like that. If he goes to surround me, there's lots of room to live in here. I can live in there. And if he goes to take the territory, we'll just kind of put it like this. Well, then I have a wall and I can use the wall. So I'm kind of saying no matter what he does, I should be able to get a usable formation. That's a very light reading, just a vague picture that says, well, in either direction, I should be fine. He went this way. I come down. Atari, not good. How come? Check it out. Black has a cut. White has a cut. White does not have a cut. Black has 2 cuts. That's why. We helped white and gave ourselves an extra weakness. Now we can do this Atari. Now black's not cut at all. And there's a ladder involved and running out involved. But this is a regular pattern and looks good, I think. There's a lot of things we can do here. Okay. Atari made me very happy. I get fixed. Now what? I feel good about this. Very hard for him to hurt my single stone on the left. That's a great benefit of having this light stone on the 4th line. It can run easily, it can be light easily, it can live easily. It's just like a very comfortable stone. I did a little reading and thought, well, if I cut, it seems really good for me. There's nothing harsh he can do that I can see. He comes out. And now that made me feel bad, like, oh, did I just misread? Or I couldn't find the next move. And I thought, oh, there it is. Here we go. So if he starts this, he's hurting his corner, right? Hurting his corner. And if he goes this way, I'm getting a fantastic outside. Okay, so it took me a minute to find this move. He does say Atari, comes down. Okay, I think this has promise. I'm about to die, so I have to come here. Come down, connect. Then here. Okay, so let's go through just on principles. As black, our egg group is completely surrounded, and there's a rather serious cut sitting there. I mean, we haven't read it out yet, but it looks serious. The first thing you want to do is fix. If it turns out there's something you can do that's absolute sente, and if you walk away, it was good that you got it in. Okay. But in a fast game, just protect however it is you want to protect. Here, I mean, this is nice because it fixes the cuts and does lots of threats. This one, we can't even say that's sente. This one, well, Atari, oops, you never fixed the cut. So you have to be able to walk away. Well, what about this one? Black, white, that black stone is now weak. The only reason to play there is if you're going to play again. Now you're using the stone, but you didn't get back to the corner. So just fix your corner. It's a story I've told it numerous times, but you may or may not have heard me tell it. But I was played a game against, I was 5 down at the time. It was me and him, both 5 downs. We're playing a game. In the end, we're reviewing, and he says, well, if I went this way, what would you do about the cut? I'm like, what cut? He shows me the cut. Oh, I didn't see that. Later on, I went over it with my teacher, my first Go teacher. We review it, and I said, yeah, but what if he goes this way? What do you do about the cut? He says, what cut? And you've heard me say this part before, but it's kind of like the story's crescendoing. And when he finally realizes the cut there, oh, fix it. The way he said it, it was like the most obvious thing in the world. You're weak, fix. And it was like it really gave me insight into how he was thinking. Play strong. Don't have weak shapes and weak groups. And this is going to have to last the next 100 moves. Of course, you want to have strong groups and you don't like getting cut and this and that. Anyway, it meant a lot to me at the time. And to this day, I still tell the story because it's like, duh, fix. Okay. So I fix here. I would love to do more. I didn't see how. He comes out. Okay. This is the first time that I actually read out the cut. And let's see if I read it correctly. Here, here, here. Now it gets a little tricky. Atari, Atari. If he saves Atari, it's Ko for the death of the entire black group. Okay. Well, then, what if he takes Atari, take co-threat, assuming he responds, Atari, Atari. So again, co for the entire group. Well, as true as that is, well, there's no co-threats. And that's the proverb, right? There are no co's in the opening because there's just no co-threats. Okay, so I fixed. I push once and fix. He defends. I don't have a problem with that. I think this is better. I mean, it has to be alive and it's bigger and game and everything. Okay, but he fixed. Great. Now what? We all know, right? Our A group looking pretty good. Our beat group, not looking very good. Let's get beat group out. Do you know that? Do you play that way? Is that your thought process? How shall we get out? Okay. As we get out, there's some territory to be had in area 1, right? We extend, we're getting some territory. Okay, what else? Well, black has a weak A group. Well, whatever we play, it's not going to be more than 5 points. The points are not much of an issue. His weak group, that's an issue. What do we do about how do we deal with weak groups? 4th line to keep the pressure up. 4th line, not 3rd line. There's a big difference. Get in the habit. If he's weak, kind of at all, do your best to play on the 4th line. Okay. He hits my skirt. Hey, baby. What's up? I have to check to see what's going on. I'll be right back. Oh. Is that your mom? Is it mom? That's who it is, huh? Yeah. Okay. Our dog was crying, and at first I thought, was she hurt? But it's just my wife came home and she's like, oh, mom's home, oh, mom's home. Okay. If I do this sort of idea, I really can't do this specifically because Sente, connect under. I mean, white's just falling apart here. And this is, again, going for points. I don't want points. I want the outside. So take the outside. This way, maybe. But it kind of leaves a casual move. This is a forcing move. Also, I'm like attacking the right, pressing the right to attack the center, leaning attack. Okay. Boom. Yep. Notice this is giving me health, right? Nice and thick to the outside. It plays. Now, I've got a lot of weaknesses in here, right? So I fix. Now I've got an eye, and I'm connected. That's nice. And it's Sente. Even if he plays here, the cut works. Hi, hon. Welcome home. In the middle of a recording? What can I do for you? Do you have things to bring in? Let's make this a 2-parter. I will see you in part 2. Bye.